Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, enemies and comrades, this is Kenya Revolutionary. Karibu sana. This is Sunday special. Ay, ay, ay. Amaniaji. It's a Sunday special. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, please, 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 please. This is a Sunday special. The topic was Raila fiery speech, a prelude to Maandamano. Was it a prelude to Maandamano? Let's explore this. But before that, I'm giving you guys 10 minutes. Tafadhali, ingieni. Find a seat, our virtual seat. And you know the first order of business. Do I need to speak it out? Somebody tell me the first order of business. Like the video. That's the first order of business. Now come out, just subscribe. Subscribe. Again, I will repeat. The first order of business is what? Like the video. Now come out, just subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll probably be here for 1 hour or so, depending on how it goes. If any one of you want to come in, I will invite you in. In fact, I'm about to put the link up on the chat for anyone who wants to come up. And, fungua video yako, your audio, and join me in the discussion. Ama namna gani? Okay. I'm giving you a few minutes. Go ahead. Like the video. Subscribe, come on, just subscribe so we can get started. I'm not gani. All right, let's do that. Karibu sana. Call your friends. Tell your friends, hey, tune in. Just for 1 hour. I'll be here for 1 hour. Sitaka hapa long, or maybe more if you want me to stay a little longer. But ingieni. Karibuni. Leo, for those of you, I know most of you in Kenya don't know this, but in whatever, in other countries, it's Cinco de Mayo. So mpaka tuburudike. So shout out to those brave men who were in Mexico, fought for that country. Like I said, we are revolutionaries. We fight, we support every revolutionary movement across the globe. So again, the first order of business is liking the video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and weke notification. Na kuona Jaja Sauce ameingia mapema leo. Karibu sana Jaja Sauce. I am so happy to see you. Nilikuona jana. I mean, like virtually see you. I haven't seen your face. I don't know how you look. Nitakuwekea link. Jaja Sauce, kama unataka kuingia, you are more than welcome. Tell your mbeste wako they can get in here. This is a forum for everyone and anyone and everyone, okay? Regardless of your political affiliation, where you come from, whatever. Hapa mtu yote naingia, okay? So thank you so much. Hi back again to Jaja Sauce. Nice seeing you. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, there's one thing I want to talk about before we get to the mada. There's a video of one of our friends. Let me not say my friends because I don't know them, okay? There's a video of what's his face? Kifi. That's making rounds. Kifi has been talking about his meeting. If you guys remember, if you've been following the Twitter sphere, alikuwa na interview with Mike Sonko. I'm going somewhere with this, so bear with me. I will talk about it. I'm about to address it. So during the interview, kulikuwa na wase flani, I don't know where they were from. Kifi claims that they were from Kibera, that came to interrupt the whole interview. Magoonies, okay? And Sonko had to kind of tell them, hey, poeni, msichape Kifi, he's cool with me, whatever. We are conducting an interview. Of course, you know that was choreographed by Mike Sonko, just kustua Kifi, because before that, if you remember, Kifi, when he was in Texas, he was talking a lot of crap about Mike Sonko. So basically, they kind of linked up to do the interview in Kenya, but Kifi had a response in this, okay? Alisema kitu. So I just want to play that, okay? So we can, because I want to make a bigger point regarding that. It has to do with your right to speak, okay? Freedom of speech. And that is something that I hold dear, especially for those who are in this hii area yetu ya kuzungumza mambo ya siasa na mambo ingine. You know, some people ukianza kuita Raila conman, ukianza kuita Ruto, you know, Zakayo, ukianza kuita Uhuru despot, they do not take it well and they will threaten you. Na kuna majama, even the members of watuka, I mean, they don't like it. Free speech ni kitu ambayo we hold dear. That's why when we watu kama sisi, I'm speaking for myself, when I think that was a setup by yes, Jaja Sosa Naniambia. I think that was a setup by Sonko. He seemed so guilty. Yes, it's obvious Sonko was behind that. And the point I want to make this, and that's why I'm mentioning it. Gudia kama kawaida, you know, the first order of business. Please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, nakwambia kama mja subscribe. Listen to me. After July 4th, naanza kupatia na ninio. Prizes, and I mean cash prizes. So get your friends here. Mimi ukileta watu kaa 10 hapo wa subscribe, watu mwanze participate, I'm starting to give in prizes. Goody, I'm still waiting for your ninio address. Nikutumia ninio that book you are looking for, nikutumia hiyo kitabu. I don't know if you want to. Hapa I share knowledge. Hapa si pale mimi nauliza watu wanipatie pesa. No, hapa ulipi kitu, ni bure. Subscribe na mimi nakutumia do. You know, I'm not saying if you subscribe, I'm tumia do, but I'm saying I'll start giving out prizes. Ikifika July, after July 4th, naweza kupatia watu do. Naweza kutumia watu do for free. Na sitakwambia ni how much. I'll be mentioning it. Itakuwa every Friday natumia watu wase do. But that's something that's coming, okay? But anyway, for now, let's get to the matter. I want to mention this because this touches really close to home. Some of us started channels like this because, number one, of course, we care about politics. Not politics. We care about our brothers and sisters in Kenya, our politics. Na vile tunaendelea maisha yetu. We are from there. We'll die there. We'll live there. Okay? So, okay. Sawa, Gudia. Sawa. Shukran. All right. So, when anyone tried to threaten you or put your lives in danger because of what you speak of, and again, we take great risk. Tukichukua kamera, tunaweka kwa sura yetu, tukiongea hivi, and we speak boldly against the Raila Odingas, Uhuru Kenyatas, Kibakis, and Rutos, and Mois, and Kenyatta One. Of course, ni risk tunachukua. So to me, when somebody kama Sonko, when he tries to threaten Kifi or whatever his name is, Andrew Kibe, I take an offense. Nasikia kai inanikasirisha, because why would you want to threaten somebody for speaking their mind? Yes, you might find it offensive, but so what? Challenge them. Mimi nikisema kitu ambayo usikizane nao. Let's say nikikuja hapa niseme Raila is a con man, and if you don't agree, ingia kwa kamera uniambie why Raila is not a con man. That's a healthy debate. Rather than uchukue mawe nataka kunichapa hivyo, ama naenda kuchukua watu huko Kibera, wale vijana wana kazi, ati wakuja kukucharaze ama wakustue hapo kwa sababu ndio nyamaze. No. I cannot tolerate that. Ndio maana, this is the reason why niliacha kwenda hizo ninio zingine zinaitwa sijui sound candidate whatever, because you have a delusional pastor there ambaye alipo na watu Azimio and is pushing an agenda, and you can't debate with these people. Unaanza kuwa challenge, unauliza maswali 1 A B C D and they can't give you answers, and that's what drove me insane. Then you have the other ones ambao unaenda hapo unaanza kuzungumza, they act like they want you they want to listen to what you say, then wanafunga audio yako, and then they act like, oh, everything is cool, or whatever, just because they don't like what you're saying, or they have connection na wale wanasiasa nyumbani wanawapigia simu, hey, don't let that guy speak because whatever. I get the gist. By the way, there's some people ambao and sorry, I'll get to the point. I'll get to the topic here today, but what I'm saying is this. Hata kuna watu wengine wameshock, wamenifuata, wamenipatia address yangu, wamejaribu kuzungumza na watu ambao niko related to, and hata hack nini computer yangu. I know them, but they don't know that I know them. Na wafuata hivyo, hawajui, wako under investigation, hawajui, just to see, unajua kuna kitu zingine ukipita nini, ukivunja sheria unaweza washika, but they don't know about this. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. When it comes to freedom of speech That's something that I hold very dear. Ndio maana hata mimi watu wakiingia hapa hivi, okay, exactly, na kuna Jose hapo. Jose anamwambia, although I support Baba, but the other platforms are extreme, like Candid. Thank you, Jose. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, Jaja Sauce, listen, you support who you support. That's your right. Siwezi kuja hapa nikuambia ati usifuate Raila au usifuate Ruto au usifuate Uhuru. That will be silly of me. You have the right. When individual, you have sovereign right to support whoever you want to support. So I salute you, even though, you know, you might support somebody who I don't see as a leader, but that's fine. Ni maoni yangu. Kwani maoni yangu ni mzuri kushinda yako? Si maoni yako hata pia is just as legit as mine. So that's what I'm saying. So, but one thing I want to promote here is freedom of speech. That's what I mean najiita Kenya revolutionary, because tuna rebel against hii upinzani wa hii mambo ya lack of freedom of speech na mambo ingine. So let's get to it. Tuanze na mambo ya huyu jamaa anaitwa Andrew Kifi after he met nani. Goody anatuambia, I realize in Kenya, Kenyans don't like debates. Once they are cornered by the truth, they will get rid of you. That is true. Exactly. Jaja Sosa anatuambia, everyone has the right to freedom of expression. Absolutely. Ndio maana mimi hata ukiingia hapo ukiniambia ati Musalia Mudavadi is the next president and is the most qualified man to be the I don't have a problem with that. Watu wakitaka kunitukana hapa, I don't care. You know? Goody ulitupa huko. I'm sorry. Join the gang. Tulitupwa kitambo. Sisi, like somebody who told Captain, I don't know if you guys know him, he usually comes once in a while. Alisema, mi hata nikichungulia huko, nikipata nimechungulia. But that's a story for another day. Wacha nicheze hii video so we can review it, then we can get to Raila Odinga stuff. Like, share, comment. Na kama uja subscribe. I don't know what to do with you. Okay? So, tuanze na hii video alafu let's review it very quickly. Very quickly, like I say, I'll be here probably for an hour, but I wanted to talk about this because it's something that I hold dear. Freedom of speech. Mungu alitupatia freedom of speech. That's vijana wakakam hapo mbio hata tumemaliza interview. Andrew Kibe. Nimekaa nasema, oh my God, I am going to die from a lynching. Just imagine that kind of death. Atulidedi julipigwa na watu ukakufa. Hata sijakufa kaswende ama kisonono. Nimekufa tu kupigwa. Hey! Nilikuwa nimechoka ni aje. Nauliza God, why? God. This is how you decided me to go out. Now these boys from Kibra are here to finish me. But wa Kibra niliwafanya nini? What did I do to you, Kibra people? Na mlisho mapema before nikuje huko. Because it doesn't make any sense. Don't make no motherfucking sense. Why would you want to beat me up? What have I done to you? Once. Hey, bro, I talk about everybody, including your nyanye. I am unrestricted, unhinged. I will talk like this till the day I die, motherfucker. If you can even pronounce or spell, puny little shits. Imagine umekufa juu ya mob justice. Yaani unaenda heaven kama mwizi. Hata God anakuangalia na kuuliza, of all things to die from. Ndugu yako ina diabetes. Ugonjwa ya pesa. Ulikufa umepigwa na watu wa Kibra. Yenyewe hapo nimeenda out in a very, very useless way. But Yesu ni Bwana. Yesu ni Bwana. Anyway, you get it. You get the anyway, so basically Jaja Sosa anasema Sonko wanted content. Probably sijui kaa ilikuwa Sonko akona channel yake or whatever the case is. Utaona Sonko ataanza kusema ati mimi Andrew Kibe alikuja hapa akanihoji na watu walikuwa wanataka kumchapa kwa sababu walimkasirikia, nikamsaidia, make sure hajapigwa. You know how it goes. Sonko is a freaking mess. Yeah. The reason why I played that the Neo clip, again, I will stress it, is watu sema kama ni Kenya tunasemanga ati tuko na freedom of speech, ati we are tolerant, but when it comes down to it, we are not tolerant. Unaona, ndio maana nimetoa example ya Sound Candy TV. Utaenda huko ukichallenge the idea, you hapo ni kama you have to sing a certain song. If you challenge what they're saying, wanakutoa na kublock. If you go to these others, I won't name them, ukianza kuzungumza wanakumute, they mess up with your sauti, because they are threatened by what you're saying, or they feel like you're challenging what they say. Me, I like to challenge people's idea. I have no problem. Anyone can speak whatever you want. Mimi sina shida hapo. Ukitaka kusema watu uniambie sijui Sonko for president, Sonko the 6th, ama Sonko the 2nd, ama the 7th, sawa. I have no problem with that. But I will challenge your reasoning. Takuliza swali. Okay, why do you think Sonko should be the 7th or 6th president of Kenya? Sonko has a channel. Hata sikujua. Sonko atadana. Ninasikia Sonko kuna channel. Alafu Jaja Jose anambia Sonko anataka content. Yo, I didn't know that he has an inio. But you see what I'm saying? So me, I don't know what Andrew Kibe's channel or whatever his whole shtick is. Nishamsikia kidogo, he talks about mambo ya ma relationship na ma celebrities wa Kenya na whatever, which is not my lane. I'm not sure if I agree with him or I disagree with him on issues, but one thing I can agree with him is hii mambo ya ati unataka kuchapa mtu ama unataka kuua mtu. I mean, you know what? I want to do a piece on nani, huyu jamaa aliuliwa, what's his name? Sniper. Like, that shit pissed me off. I need to do a piece on that. He was a blogger who was blogging about the county that he lived in and the corruption that was going on. That's a fucking national hero that we need not to forget about. To me, in my eyes, he's a bigger hero than Kenyatta one, Jomo Kenyatta. I'm fucking sorry, but I have to mention that. Unaona, freedom of speech to me is something that I hold. It is sacrosanct. We cannot play around this issue. So Sonko akitaka kuita watu wake Kibera ati wakuja washtue Andrew Kibe there. What can I say? Fuck him, okay? And please tag him on X if you're watching me on X so he can see my face, because I like dealing with people like that. We cannot give up. Our voice is the only thing we have. Okay? These political class, they've taken away everything from us. This elite, Kenyan elite political class, aka the colonial puppets, Ruto, Raila, Uhuru Kenyatta, Moi family, and their minions that work for them, Kalonzo Musyoka and the rest. Hawa watu wametunyanyasa, wametufinya, and we have nothing else left but our voices. So we use our voices to speak against the fuckery that they keep on perpetuating in Kenya. So when somebody, kama Sonko, wants to hire some goons from sijui Kibera ati wachape nani Andrew Kibe, it rubs me the wrong way. Kibe has the right to speak his mind. You don't have to agree with him, okay? You don't. But that's why I no longer hang out with people from other platforms, because I realize these people are the same. Utaona mtu atasimama hapo atasema ati, oh, hii channel you can speak whatever you want, you can speak whatever. Then if you politely ask them and challenge their premise, challenge their arguments, wanaanza kukuninio. Wase wana kukick out, au they start fucking with your audio, ama sijui nini, whatever. That's why. Okay? Gudi anatuambia, when in SCT, Soundcard talk, sound muted to be safe because they have to get keep. Yeah, I won't mention her. She is after popularity contest. Our forefathers fought for our freedom, democracy, which means freedom of speech. Absolutely. Exactly. And that's what, tusema kweli, hiyo ndio ilinspire nianze hiki channel. me ilinijamisha because I was so happy when I finally found a place where Wakenya wanaweza kuongea siasa, whether when ni Azimio, Kenya Kwanza or whatever the case, independent, tujadiliane. Unaona, tuseme yenyewe huyu president na mesapo huyu nani Uhuru anafanya hivyo. You know, I like that. We were talking about issues and how we can actually help the country. Lakini kifika pale stage ati wewe wanajaribu kudrive an agenda ka narrative ati sijui huyu ndio nini na ukiwauliza kwa nini, just a nice honest conversation, unasema hiyo huwezi kuleta hapa and this shithead calls himself a fucking pastor in Sound Candid. Fuck him and his kids. Sina, I mean, fuck him for real. Like, anyway, I'm not going to down that tangent, but I'm just mentioning. Now I say wengine, I thought we were cool. Like, unaenda hapo alafu na mess up na nini sound yako. If you don't want me on your platform, niambie, chali, enyewe vitu usema kwanga controversial na mi upata simu hapa hivi, so chali, tone it down ama mi siwezi kuwa ruhusu hapa. I'll respect you more than fucking smiling on my face alafu nikiingia hapo na kick out ama unanimute my shit. That's why we start this, and that's why we are Kenyan fucking revolutionaries over here. We are all revolutionaries. Hata kama una support Raila, una support Ruto, una support nini, we shall, tutawaangalia hawa watu wote, tuangalie what is the best thing for Kenya. Do you think, ndio maana nauliza mtu kama rafiki yangu hapa Jos ameniambia uzuri he's a Raila supporter, and I respect that. Off the gate ameniambia he's a Raila supporter. I respect that. So tukianza discuss the way to make Kenya better, I can discuss that knowing where he stands, where he's coming from. Si ati hakuji hapa akijaribu kufanya hivi. No, he has told me straight up. Mimi ukikuja hapo kuniambia mimi my hero ni Uhuru Kenyatta ama my hero is Martha Karua. This is how I see Kenya should move forward. Unaona? I'll respect you more. Because najua pale umesimama. Najua where you're coming from. You support this, whatever, for whatever reason you support, whether he's your tribesman or whether he's mlizaliwa together or you just like the way jamani hero because of his past, whatever the case, you have all your reasons. It is your right, God-given right ambao Mungu amekupatia, and I can't criticize you over that because wewe hiyo ni hilo ninio. Unaona? Hiyo ni maoni yako vile unaona maisha. So I can't tell you are wrong or right. Ukianza hivyo, I can challenge it, but I can't say, you're wrong for supporting that. Mimi nitakwambia tu, I'm challenging your view because of this, and that. Na naiwachi hapo. If you still want to follow him, that's fine. That's not my business anymore. Kwa sababu ni maoni. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. Unaelewa? But ukisema ati wewe unataka freedom of speech alafu unajifanya kaa Sonko hapo unailetea watu wa Kibera kuwachape mtu ama washtue intimidate, that's something I cannot tolerate. Personally, I can't. I'm not going to let that happen. Sorry. And we don't apologize. We speak what we speak and we speak what we speak, whatever the case is. I'm like, okay. If someone mutes your mic, it means that you have lost your voice. My hero is someone who looks after all Kenyans, which is long awaited, still waiting. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So your take is balanced. It's okay. Criticize Ruto or Raila. No one is perfect. Absolutely. Just have a balanced view. Now, by the way, but you know what? And to your point, Nani, Jaja Sauce, and some point being balanced, hata kama niko na bias yangu, the thing is, I have to respect your right to speak your mind. Unaelewa? Which means, just because, we are human beings. Mungu anatuambia, hata kwa Biblia anatuambia, no one is perfect. Kila mtu come short of whatever, God's whatever. So, even if I think I'm balanced, unaona, I'm not balanced to everybody. Maybe unaweza kunifanya uko balance, lakini Gudi ataniangalia hivi aseme wewe uko balance, unaona? But the only way I can make sure that I am balanced is to give opportunity for somebody who thinks different from me to speak their mind and exchange their view with me. That's the only way you can be balanced. Si ati maoni yangu, kwa sababu maoni yangu kwani si mimi ni binadamu, hata mimi pia maybe niko na bias yangu, maybe nimechukia Ruto kwa sababu Ruto alichukua kuku yangu vile alikuwa anafanya biashara yake ya kuku. Maybe nimechukia Raila kwa sababu Raila alichukua bibi yangu, whatever the case is. So that might not make me balance, but what makes me balance, what I think should make someone balance is to allow people with different point of view, political stand to be heard. And if they want to debate you, ni sawa. And if you agree to disagree, it's okay. That is what is called balance. Unaona? Mpaka, you have to give sauti to somebody who thinks differently. Sote binadamu watu kuundwa the same tufikirie. We are not robots. Kuna mtu kuna mwingine wako na kichwa kubwa, kuna wengine wako na kichwa ndogo, wengine wako na bibi wanne kama Oparanya, Ombetsa. All that, you know, but give opportunity to people who ni different. Hata ukiwa controversial, ukiingia hapo uniambie sijui nani akona Kalonzo akona kichwa kubwa, whatever. Shauri yake. If Kalonzo feels offended, ni shauri yake. Hiyo ni maoni yako. That's what really touched me to talk about this. Niliona hiyo nini ya Kibe, whatever his name is, Andrew Kibe. And I had to mention that. Now, to the mada. Nipatieni dakika moja. Mada ya leo. Tunaingia mada ya leo. I want you to take an opportunity, if you're watching this, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Like the video if you haven't liked. Ntaweka ninio. I'll put the link. I'm taking exactly less than 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds. 1 minute break, alafu tunaanza mada ya leo, which is, was Raila's fiery speech ile alitoa juzi a prelude to Maandamano? To me, I think so. I'll tell you why Maandamano is loading, okay? I will tell you why. Tuingie. I'm giving you 1 second. Now, patia 1 second, 30 seconds. It's not 1 second. A minute. All right. Aya, sawa basi. Bismon naona nimeingia. Bismon ameingia, naona ameingia. Bismon ya nani? Maandamano ya nani tena is asking. Thank you. Listen to nani vile anasema hapo. Please like, share, subscribe. Kama huja subscribe, naambianga msubscribe ndio na uweke notification hapo nikiingia unaipata. Okay? Subscribe. End of July nitaanza kupatia na surprises. Nawaambia hapa, shauri yenu. Wale watu naona hapa hivi, there are some people nimeshaweka nini sadaka yao inakuja. Okay. Let's get to this. So, was Raila fiery speech a prelude to Maandamano? Nani ameuliza? Bismon is asking me, Maandamano ya nani tena? That's a good question. Nitakwambia kwa nini Maandamano inakuja. Let's see. Pause. Let me ask you a question. Are you aware, and I'm not directing this only to Beast Mode Reloaded, but to everyone in the panel who was watching, everyone who's participating in this. What niwaulize hivi? Are you aware that we don't have an IEBC in place as of right now? Hatuna IEBC. So, kama MP wako akikufa ama governor ama senator, do you know that amtakuwa na representative, amtakuwa na senator, amtakuwa na governor, whatever, akikufa saizi hakuna mtu atakuwa ninio? Because we don't have an IBC. Do you know that? We don't have an IBC right now. We don't have an IBC. We don't. Nani ameuliza maandamano ni ya nani? Na I'm coming there. I'm coming. Unauliza maandamano ni ya nini tena? Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I asked a very question that maybe some people missed it. And my question was this. What happened to NADCO? What happened to NADCO? The NADCO report. Let me just to be specific. What happened to NADCO report? Everyone understands here what NADCO report was all about. Right or wrong? Tunaelewana. Tumejua what NADCO was all about. NADCO is BBI. Remember, if you've been following this channel, I've been saying this. Remember, once Ruto alikuwa declared the president by the Supreme Court, Raila Odinga, 5 months after that, now Azimio, they said that they wanted something akin to Kofi Annan Accord, which is basically a power sharing deal, which is a government of national unity, which is AKA BBI, which is AKA NADCO report, which NADCO report? What is NADCO report? It is all about giving cheo to the members of Azimio and Kenya Kwanza, creating positions for the big boys, as Martha Karua put it, creating positions for the big boys. Now, NADCO ililetwa, the report, as much as most of people did not agree with it, but the main people, the president agreed with it. Raila wanted it. Alisema tu he is not happy because of the price of gharama ya maisha ikuletwa chini, but he said he's basically on board. He liked it. He is just not happy. He said he will deal with the gharama ya maisha baadaye, but he's pretty much want it, okay? Na nikauliza, whatever happened to this NADCO report? Na nilisema hivi, I always say this. E-report, which is basically a BBI, they cannot force Kenyans to accept it. They know it's unpopular. So the only way they can pass it and make it law, which will force them to change the constitution, they have to have a manufactured consent. You guys get the manufactured consent, the concept of manufactured consent. I think it was what's his name? Political scientist, this American political scientist. What's his name? This old man. I forgot this old Jewish guy. I'm forgetting his name. He's a professor for a while. But basically, what I'm trying to say is this: the way they manufacture consent, the way they get you to consent into accepting the BBI, they have to create a crisis. Hegelian dialectic. Okay, goes to read about Hegel. Anyway, let's not get technical. Tunazungumza na watu we want to be understood. In order to get the majority of the Kenyan population to accept the change in the constitution, remember, the constitution is the supreme law of the land. That's what we live by. So they know that if they brazenly try to violate it, people will riot. So they have to manufacture our consent. So in order to manufacture, to get us to consent, for us to agree to change the constitution, they have to create a crisis. Unanisikia? They have to create a crisis. Now, we cannot have a crisis if Raila Odinga is getting along with the president, who is who is the president? Ruto. Yeah, I even forget his name. Unasikia? Follow me very carefully. A crisis cannot happen if Raila Odinga is happy with William Samoei Ruto. If they're in one team, they are in one team, but they're pretending to be enemies. I'm coming. Mnanisikia? Hii ni class ile political science 5 or 7. Master's degree level. Hii ile sound candidate ile mnapiga makelele hapo, mnapiga makelele Ruto ameharibu kila kitu. We agree he does that, but let's move towards reasoning, upper reasoning, okay? Supreme reasoning. Listen to me. The only way this political class, elite Kenyan political class, can persuade majority of the Kenyan population to accept a change in the constitution is if they create a crisis, because majority of Kenyans are very, very, very against this idea of BBI or tampering with the current constitution. Majority of Kenyans do not want any kind of change in this current constitution. They feel that it has not been implemented fully. Okay? If anything, it has been violated as it is. No one is sticking to the constitution, whether it's be it the president or the opposition. In fact, both of them want to violate the constitution because the whole process of creating this NADCO report was illegal, and constitution is not anchored in law. Remember that law, that judge already ruled on that. Mnasikia? Bismod wewe wachochokozi. Okay. Raila AU chair is in the balance. He is not going anywhere. Goodyear, it's not even in balance. Raila was never going to AU. Raila has no degree. Raila hana degree. But let me get back to topic. I'll come to that AUC. Nakuja kwa hiyo AU. Kujeni pore. Please, mos. Kujeni pore. Like the video. I'm coming. I'm coming. Nakuja pore. Please. Nakuja. Listen to me carefully. Hii mambo ya AUC, Raila does not have a degree. In order to qualify to become a AUC, okay, African Union chairperson, okay, you have to have at least master's degree. Raila does not even have a high school degree. It has been, we know that because he has never produced it. Raila angekuwa na degree angeshaitoa saizi. We could have seen it already. But he has never. That's why unaona wakina Oscar Sudi wanamuenjoy na mwambia kama hauna Raila asipotoa degree yake na mimi pia sitatoa yangu, because they know he does not have it. Raila does not have a degree. Hana. Alienda huko Germany kuishi, but he never went to school. Alienda katoka. Let's not fool ourselves here. So what I'm saying is this. I keep on telling you guys, the only way these people, this elite political class, this so-called, hawa wanasiasa wa Kenya, hawa kina Raila, Ruto na Uhuru, they're colonial puppets. The only way they can get the majority of the people mentally sway you into agreeing to change the constitution, because they'll tell you, in order for us to have peace in this country, we have to change this constitution. We have to change it. And we are going to change it by creating these positions, ya prime minister na hiyo upuzi yote, in order for us to have peace. Watawaambia hivyo. And you heard them. Hata unasikia vile walikuwa wanatengeneza ile NADCO, wanasema hii NADCO tunaitengeneza kwa sababu we want peace. Kama si NADCO tungevunjana. They're telling you that. Because hao ndio wana cause vita, alafu mkianza kupaparika, mkianza kuogopa hivi, wanawaambia in order for us to peace, let's change this constitution. So they have to create a crisis. So how do they create a crisis? Raila, who is looked as the face of the opposition, has to be at odds with the sitting president. They took the first place, the first stage ya mambo ya AU. They took the first stage. Raila kapima. Unaona anaenda kakutana na wakina Meg Whitman na wale AU sijui ninio. Wakamwambia, Raila, wewe bwana, tumeangalia hii degree yako, hata wewe hukumaliza hata Suna High School au kuenda bwana. Sasa hii kitu inaenda kwa mtu mwingine. I'll show you a tweet. Let me show you a tweet real quick. Mko fiti? Okay, wacha nisome hii ninio ya Goody hapa na niambia nini. Alafu I want to show you guys a tweet. Please, come on, subscribe. Subscribe. Please, subscribe. Saizi. Now like this video. Nataka kuonyesha tweet nyingine hapa hivi, which is very interesting. It came out today. And it's still by nani, ujama, Gaito, whatever he... alikuwa nayo hapa hivi. Are you guys ready? Sawa, nitaonyesha hii tweet very quickly. Ama ni aje? Very quickly. This is going to be a very quick tweet ambayo I will show you guys. Are you ready? Sawa, wacha nionyeshe. I want you to read this tweet then niambie ni aje, which was kind of interesting. I think he saved it on my tweet. Wacha nionyeshe hapo. It's on my I want you to read it for yourself. If you didn't see it, read it for yourself. Wacha nionyeshe hii ninio. Let me show you the page so you can see it and kind of get what I'm talking about. And hii hapa hiyo tweet niko naambia. Read this tweet very carefully. And it's something that maybe inafanya Raila supporters are kind of getting worried, but mimi naambia msikuwe worried kidogo. Msikuwe worried. Okay. Mliona ino? You guys saw this one? Can you see it on the screen? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Some people are saying this is propaganda from the Somali government. I don't know about that. So basically, let me read it. Can I read it for you? All right, I'm ready. So anyway, this is from Ninio from Gaito, Francis Gaito. No wonder Baba amerudi siasa ya mtaani. The numbers are not looking good. The Mzungus he and Ruto aligned to cannot deliver the position. Here is what he says. Mnaangalia, mnaona hizi video. Remember when we talked about this? I talked about this when this lady came in, and that's the guy from Djibouti. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, with almost 30. They're not 30, but, well, they say almost 30, but they're not 30. African member states has announced its support for Somalia's nomination of Fauzia Yusuf Haji Adam as chairperson of the African Union Commission for term 2025 to 2028. Remember when I made the video and I told you, Ama Jama, watch out Fauzia, the other one, he has a lot of the Ata mama kona PhD. This lady has a PhD. I'll read it again, then I'll show you another tweet which kind of highlights her ninio. I'll read it one more time. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'll read it just one more time for the sake of those people who didn't see it. Gaito put it on his page. He said, no wonder Baba amerudi siasa za mtaani. The numbers are not looking good. The Mzungus, he and Ruto are aligned to cannot deliver the position. Then this is what he says. This is what Somalia, the state of Somalia walisema. Put to the page. Walisema, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the OIC, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, with almost 30, there's 30 states, almost, not 30, but almost 30 African member states, has announced its support for Somalia's nomination for Fauzia Yusuf Haji Adam as chairperson of the African Union Commission for the term 2025 till 2028. Mnaona hivyo? Can you see that? So basically Gaito is saying, Gaito anasema, Baba amepiga hesabu akaona hapa mimi sitoboi bwana. Wacha nirudi kwa siasa mtaani. But let me just go somewhere else. Aya. Baba Lucky tweeted this. Guys, can you remember? Can you see it on the screen? Can you see it on the screen? Or should I make it bigger? Let me make it bigger, a little slightly bigger. Mnaiona hapo hivyo? Mnaiona? Aya, can you guys see it? Hopefully you can read it. Let me see. Inasema, Baba Lucky wrote this on April 6th. He say, Fauzia Yusuf Adam, a PhD holder, is former deputy prime minister, a career diplomat, and a current foreign affairs minister. Raila Amolo Odinga, born 7th January 1945, who served as the prime minister of Kenya from 2008 to 2013. He is the leader of Azimio la Umoja. Raila will not get the AU job. Hiyo ni maoni yake jo. We have to be fair. That's ni maoni yake. So we cannot say that's a guarantee. But I'm just telling you, Raila is going against two folks who come from the Eastern African bloc. Remember, this time it is time for the East African bloc to get that position of the AU. And the two competitors that are competing with Raila for this position are both PhD holders. This lady has been a career diplomat with PhD and all that stuff. And I said, the Arabic-speaking countries are going to vote for her. The other guy speaks Arabic, French, English, and all that stuff. Sioni kwa hiyo picha. Yeah. So Goody is telling him, in Africa, you don't have to have papers, degrees, because they will fix it for you if you agree to their dance. That is true. I don't know if they can play that same game in Addis Ababa, because I think this is a big. They need somebody who you're now represented Africa. We seem to kwenda kungoa reli. I'm just joking. We seem to kwenda kupiga makelele hapo ninio makelele ukisema ati sijui watu wako useless. You have to be somebody who's representing the actual continent. Ukienda huko AU parliament ukikuwa invited, usiende hapo watu nasema mambo ya tialala na mambo ya sijui nini. You have to somebody who has some experience in diplomacy. So Raila maybe aliona hivyo. Ndungu, karibu sana, like the video, please na kabla subscribe. Ndugu amerudi. Ndugu ananiambia sioni Raila kwa hiyo picha. Which picture are you saying? Are you saying the picture hiyo naonyesha ama picture do you mean like the AU picture? But anyway, so this is what came out today, and people are saying maybe this is the reason why Raila is making noise. Now, I thought about it, okay? And Goody anasema AU chair is not a retiring house. Absolutely, it's not a retiring house by no means. And I wanted to say this. To not, before I lose my train of thought. Nilikuwa nasema hivi. I was saying this. In order for, kumbuka, NADCO report haijapitishwa, but they are looking for support for it. They know NADCO report is not popular. So what they'll simply do, this elite Kenyan political class, these colonial puppets, the Railas, the Rutos, the Kenyattas, what they will do is this. They will go take us back to Maandamano. And who is the professor of Maandamano? I'm giving you a minute to answer that question. Who is the professor of Maandamano in Kenya? Raila Amolo Odinga. So, you saw him yesterday. He spoke vehemently against this government, Ruto government, which is fine. Like I said, I don't have a problem with him criticizing the government. He should. Anyone should. But the fact that he came back and talked about, what's going on, amengoja for too long. And maybe amefanya hesabu zake, akaona enyewe, EAU is becoming a fleeting illusion. If you pay close attention, listen to Azimio bloggers. Right now, they're changing tune. Wanaanza kusema, you know what? This AU seat is not dead. Sio kifo, si lazima Raila and the AU. If anything, he'll be better off being here. No. Wanaanza kuchange tune because, that's what they are being told. Wanataka kushift the narrative pole by now programming you into accepting that Raila kikosa hiyo chair ya AU, it's not a big deal because Raila is actually, we need Raila here more than anybody else. And now you can listen to this nonsense. Wameanza kuzungumza hii nonsense ati, sorry, I'm not attacking you, just Jaja Sauce. You're my guy. I'm not attacking you. I know you're a Raila fan. Please, if you want to join, kuja uniambo unikosoe. As a matter of fact, I'll post the link here. Ukitaka kuingia unikosoe. I want to be fair. If I'm wrong, come here, tell me I'm wrong, so we can have like a balanced Nino. And let me just post that Nino link real quick. But what I'm saying is this: is do you post your link one Nino? What I'm saying is this: Ama Jama, they are shifting the gear, or saying Raila doesn't have to go to AU. We need Raila over here, okay? Because they probably figured that Raila is not going anywhere. So he's not qualified, he's not going anywhere. So tuanze kuimba hiyo wimbo to make people at ease, start accepting, so it can be a smooth landing. As Poenda, let's not have a brouhaha if he doesn't make it to AU. So wakaanza. And Raila probably ameangalia hivi akaona jamaa yenyewe man hii kitu man. So whatever, but anyway, it is what it is. If you disagree with me, ndio hiyo ninio. Hey, unaweza kuniambia whatever. So anyway, so Ruto and Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta say wamesikizana wakasema yenyewe before we change the constitution, kwa sababu the reason why I say this constitution, they are going for this constitution because the constitution is the ninio. You know, so hey, Jaja Jos, salute to you. I respect you more than anything. You've been an adult about this. I call these leaders names, whether it's Raila, Ruto, Uhuru. So I respect the fact that you get where I'm coming from. It's never personal. Ini to maoni. Ni maoni. By the way, you're free kuingia hapa hata uniambie. You know what? It's open. Mimi naambia hapa ni ndio freedom of speech. Ni freedom of speech. Lakini Gudi akiingilia sana nitakata live mapema. I'm just joking. Mkiniingilia sana nitamaliza live mapema bila wacha niishie. But anyway, I'm just joking. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. So they have to bring this maandamano. Maandamano inakuja. Maandamano inakuja. Get ready. Mimi nawaambia hapa hivi, mimi ni prophet, Uhuru mwenyewe. Maandamano inakuja. And maandamano hizi sarakasi zikianza tukuwa na hizi vita then utasikia wakina nani those utasikia these pastors na ni wanaitwaje clergymen whatever the case watasema let them sit down so we can have an inio. Then they'll say okay, we have this NADCO report which actually provides for wanaita inclusivity, wanakuambia inclusivity. Lakini ukijiuliza who is being included and where they been included, just to quote Martha Karua, it is creating jobs for the big boys. Okay, nani, I won't be even surprised if Uhuru Kenyatta is made the prime minister, Raila kuwa head of opposition, na hiyo mambo ingine. By the way, utaangalia kaeni kwa makini. Wanasiasa wa Kenya wanatuenjoy, they wanaenjoy wa Kenya. I'm telling you, if you haven't figured it out by now, hey, tunaenjoyiwa ile level lingine. Yani I saw Linturi, boss, I'm not making this up, naonyesha kwa nini. Let me show you in this video. Linturi is going to be the head, anaenda kuzungumza kutoa speech kwa, I have to show you like this mpaka nionyeshe Linturi. I have to show Linturi. No, I have to show you this Linturi stuff. This was no, this was hata it's beyond madharau. I'll show you this and I want you to take. Wacha nionyeshe Muturi. Linturi is out of Linturi. Angalieni kitu Linturi alisema. Just tell me what you think. This is what Linturi is going to angalia. This is what Linturi said May 4th. Hiyo ni jana. Welcome to the African Fertilizer and Soil Health Summit 2020. Linturi alisema welcome to the Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health Summit 2024 at KICC Nairobi. Sijui kama mnaishi Kenya ama mnajua vile na vitu zinaendelea Kenya. This is the same guy who is about to get impeached because alikuwa na serve watu fertilizer fake. But he is going to be a speaker at the what? Let's read it together. Let me make it bigger. Welcome to the Africa Fertilizer and Soil Health Summit 2024 at KCC. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, this is Kenya Revolutionary. Mimi sijui niwaambie nini. To just wrap up. What I'm saying is this. Linturi is a ujamaa anauza fertilizer fake. Okay? And he's going to be impeached for that. And here he is, and I invite watu kwa hii summit ya boss. I'm done. Ni Sunday leo, wacha sijui nikafanya nini. Nikatumie maisha yangu. But anyway, I just want to end here. I want to say this as I close. Number one, do not usiogope kutoa maoni yako. As a Kenyan, as an individual, whatever you are. That is the only thing you have in this world, especially in a world where we are being surrounded by injustice. Speak your mind. That's the only thing you have. Okay? So, hata kama watu wanakustua, whatever the case, naona unaniambia mambo ya Chelsea hapa. Pochettino must go. But anyway, that's all I want to say. Speak your mind. And hizi matamshi ya Raila, they are, I suspect, there are prelude to Maandamano. But let's wait and see what happens. There's going to be a lot of sarakasi between now and 2027. I'll be here for it. Nitakuwa front seat, and hopefully you'll be here with me. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, and comrades, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Next time, I hope you guys get in on the camera to engage in I might go 2 hours. On Monday, Tuesday, I might go 2 hours. 10 or 2 hours. Namna gani? And like I say, starting from July, mimi naanza kupatiana watu prizes. Goodia, kama umenitumia hiyo ninio. Thank you Goodia. Goodia, kama umetumia hiyo address na kutumia kitabu. I've been promising you forever. I'm sending it. Amazon number mara moja, utaipata. And confirm it ukiipata, okay? I'll send you an email back. Sawa. Subscribe. Kama uja subscribe to the channel. Like, share, comment. I want to thank everyone. Of course, Goodia kama kawaida. Ndungu kama kawaida. Jos Asos, I've gained so much respect for you. You know, when it's Simba, you came in, you know, you're very clear of where you stand. And, you know, wagopi kutoa maoni yako. So I respect that. Amaniaje. Anyway, thank you so much. I have to go. It's been almost an hour, but I have to go. So, shukran kabisa. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Subscribe. Don't wait. Mina kwambia nikianza kupatiana ma presents na mimi nitawapatia. I won't say what it is. Beast mode, hata wewe pia nilikuona. Beast mode unajua naingianga hapa hivi. Ulichelewa kidogo, but that's okay. Yes, Beast mode, Rebel salute. Please do not hesitate. Subscribe na ita mabesti wako wa subscribe. Mimi nikianza kupatiana ma prizes, hata wewe pia unaweza, you know, you can find something, whether it's a book, dollar amount, whatever the case is. Amaniaje. Subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much, and tutaonana kesho. If not kesho, maybe Tuesday. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and I'm out. Peace and blessings. Peace.